eventually we got on our plane. And you think about the way he's behaving, because it's so childlike. I mean, with little kids, little kids can throw up like, blah! Can I go play? In adults, if you just see that, we think, oh, I'm going to need some time off. And that came out of the nose. That's extra time off for sure. So we finally got aboard our plane. We're sitting there. We're cramped together. We don't smell good, right? And you're just packed. So people, this is not a happy group of people. And our flight attendant stood up in front of the group. Now, I want to be able to tell you this story in character. But in the past, people have criticized me. They say, no, you can't use that accent because you're not of that ethnicity. So I just want to say in advance, if that concerns you, bite me. Because I'm saying this in praise of this young man. Young man stood up in front of us, a young Hispanic gentleman. He stood up and he said, all right now, attention please, this plane is designed to land in water just one time. Can't you see the people reading their magazines? What did he? Did you hear what he's... Could people be quiet, please? I'm trying to listen to the announcements. Okay? And he doesn't quit. And he says, and if we do, you men with a hairy chest, you take the seat like that with a Velcro. You stick it right to your chest. And you pat it right to shore. And you can keep that as a souvenir. I am wetting my pants laughing. This guy is so funny. I want to take notes, right? And I find that I can't even hear the rest of the announcements because everybody is so loud, unhappy to loud and obnoxious. And finally, at the end of the announcements, he said, all right, now pay attention, please, because after this, we're going to have the announcement in English, okay? He remembered that to make a difference for people, that you first got to get their attention. And you got to feed their emotions, just like you need to do each and every day. What do you do to feed the emotions of those people that are around you? To feed your own by taking that picture of your life and changing your story. Because when you change a story, you change the story for everyone around you. And I hope you'll make that story a fun story, because it's the only life you got. And so remember, as Clarence Darrow said, when you lose the ability to laugh, you lose the ability to think. Hopefully this morning I've given you a chance to do a little bit of both. Thank you so much for having me.